Hey y'all, it's Gracie from Kailav, and today I'm going to be doing a tutorial with the Art Nouveau palette. It is a 16 pan vibrant jewel tone palette, and as you can see, it's kind of segmented by like quads, but you can mix and match and do like complementary colors and mess with color theory and all that. So let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, so today I'm going to be doing like a Balletcore inspired, because I did dance, and I want to have like a tutorial for you all to like follow if y'all have like dance competitions or recitals coming up. First, I'm going to go in with the color Vienna, and I'm going to take like an all over fluffy brush, and I'm just going to like lightly tap into it and then brush off, and I'm just going to put it in the crease. I'm not going to put it on the outer corner, just in the crease, and I'm going to wing it out a little bit. And I'm going in with a very light hand so it's not too pigmented. By the way, it's a neutral look with a pop of color in the Balletcore. So in ballet, we often do more neutral looks, but blue is one of our favorite colors to accent the eye because it opens the eye whenever you're like the audience is looking at you from far away. That's why you do the huge eyeliner and deep smoky eyes. That's kind of the effect, because you want the audience to see your facial features from far away. Once I'm happy with that, I'm going to take a slightly smaller fluffy brush, and I'm going to kind of pack my brush a lot with Vienna and stamp it on the outer corner. And then I'm going to take that fluffy brush, I'm going to wing it out a little bit more and blend the lid to the crease. I'm going to go in a little bit heavier with the fluffy brush so I can have a little bit larger crease. From far away, you want the audience to see your eye sockets. So again, like with ballet look, you want to have a smoky eye. So I'm going to dip into the black very carefully, and I'm going to tap off my brush and then just lightly pack it, not nearly as intense as I did for the brown, the color Vienna, but for the shade Terret, I'm going to be very, very light on the outer corner. It's like I'm barely even touching my eyelid, honestly. And because I want to slowly build up that black. Once I'm done like tapping that I like the pigment, I'm going to start brushing and blending it. Flat brush, and I'm going to dip into Judith. It's this nude shimmery shade, and I'm going to put that all over my lid. But I'm going to leave the very inner corner later for another shade. I'm going to take a clean brush, and it's very like thin and fluffy, and I'm going to blend the brown into the shimmer, Vienna into Judith. And then on the other side of that flat brush, I'm going to go into life because it gives me life. Because ballet is life. And I'm going to go on the very inner corner of the lid and then the inner corner of the eye. So my favorite thing about the Art Nouveau palette is that the movement in general is very much about, you know, jewel tones, and I feel like they really captured it in this color story. And that's why like a pop of color with like the neutrals is so fun. So if you're new to color, like this is definitely a very approachable way. Like I definitely think makeup for dance is how I got into makeup in general, and how I was excited to go into bold colors. And now that I like that life is blended into Judith, I'm gonna take an inner corner brush, and this one's kind of large because I like a very bright inner corner. I'm going to go into life again, and I'm going to tap off the extra and go just in the inner corner and a little bit on the lower inner. And as I put it in the inner corner, I'm going in with that brush and I'm going into the socket so you can kind of see it contours for you. So next, I'm going to take Terret, that black, and I'm just going to create a smoky wing. You can do like a real liner for this, but I think that smoky wings are really good for dance because you're also playing with that shape, and you can go back later between like dances or like little sections of the piece and be able to like manipulate it a little bit better than you would with a regular liner. And I'm just taking this like super thin brush. I think it's meant for eyebrows, but I like it for liner. And I'm just gonna stamp it on the lower lash line, or the upper lash line. And then very carefully, because it's a very pigmented black, I'm gonna create a wing. After I do my mascara, I'm gonna come back and do the lower lash line and show you my favorite trick for a lip. And we're back, and I'm going to use water serpents on the lower lash line with just a very small little brush, because blue eyeshadow, at least when I was younger, my dance teacher advised that we use blue eyeshadow to open the eyes. So I'm gonna do that on the lower lash line. And next, I'm gonna take a little flat brush and I'm going to mix Sensuality and Life to create like a light blue for the inner corner right here. And I'm gonna take the top of that brush and I'm just gonna blend it into the blue. I'm gonna do mascara on the lower lash line and I'll be back. And of course, if you're actually going to do a recital, I would highly suggest fake eyelashes. I don't have any and I'm terrible at it, so I'm not gonna do that today. However, I am gonna show you, if you just happen to not have red lipstick on you and you need it right then, right there, I have a trick where you can actually take eyeshadow and turn it into a lip gloss. So let's do that. Now that I have that on, I'm gonna go in with a spoolie into this eyeshadow. I'm gonna swirl it around and get that red pigment up, and then I'm gonna put it on my hand with a clear lip gloss. So now that I have the pigment on my hand, I'm gonna take that lip gloss and I'm gonna put it like right next to it so I can mix it. And now I'm gonna take a lip brush and I'm just gonna mix that red pigment into the gloss. And here's the red lip. This is my Balletcore tutorial with the Art Nouveau palette. It is 16 shades of beautiful bright jewel tones and absolutely encapsulate the Art Nouveau movement. I would definitely suggest learning more about it. I think the movement is very beautiful and reminds me of like Giotto. So yeah, I would definitely suggest checking out this palette. I'm a little bit biased, but oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Also, can we get over, like, I can't get over this black. Like, it's incredible. They did such a good job. But yeah, I hope y'all have a good day and I'll see you in the next tutorial. Bye.